BLUBOO had introduced the BLUBOO S8 and S8 Plus smartphones earlier this year, two smartphones which are clearly inspired by the Galaxy S8 and S8 Plus. BLUBOO is not trying to hide that fact. Having said that, it seems like the company is planning to launch the successors next year with thinner bezels. BLUBOO has just confirmed that the BLUBOO S9 is on the way, while the company also shared a couple of renders of the upcoming device, and also some specs that we can expect to see. Read on. If you take a look at the provided images, you will notice that the BLUBOO S9 resembles the Galaxy S8 quite a bit, at least from the front. We do not know how thin will its bezels be, but BLUBOO's renders suggest we can expect to see really thin bezels, though probably not as thin as they are in the provided renders. The fingerprint scanner will be placed on the back of the BLUBOO S9, and above it, you'll notice a dual camera setup, and a dual LED flash. A power lock key will be placed on the right-hand side of this phone, while you will notice its volume up and volume down buttons on the left. BLUBOO branding will be imprinted on the back of the BLUBOO S9, and the company let us take a look at 4 different BLUBOO S9 colors: midnight black, silver titanium, maple gold and ocean blue. BLUBOO says that the BLUBOO S9 will sport an 18:9 display, and that we're looking at a flexible OLED panel here. BLUBOO also claims that the screen-to-body ratio of this phone will be 91%, and that could end up being on par with the Galaxy S9, if not a higher screen-to-body ratio. We're not sure if that will end up being the case, but it would be a real success for BLUBOO if they manage to make it happen, without black bars, of course. The phone will be fueled by the Helio X30 64-bit deca-core processor from MediaTek, and the phone will arrive in 2 variants. One will ship with 6 GB of RAM and 128 GB of native storage, while the other one will sport 8 GB of RAM and 128 GB of native storage. A 12-megapixel shooter will be placed on the front side of this smartphone, while you will find 2 16-megapixel snappers on the back side of the BLUBOO S9. Android 8.0 Oreo will come pre-installed on the device, and chances are that the phone will not cost all that much. BLUBOO did not reveal when will this phone launch, unfortunately, but it is possible that the company will share more detail in the near future. Ulefone has just officially announced its Power 3 smartphone, following a number of teaser and tidbits that the company released when it comes to this smartphone. Having said that, the Ulefone Power 3 is the company's 3rd-gen power smartphone, and this time around, the device comes with a huge 6080 mAh battery on the inside, and despite that, it doesn't seem to be huge or extremely thick. In any case, let's see what this phone has to offer, shall we? The Ulefone Power 3 is made out of metal, while you'll notice a fingerprint scanner on its back, right below the phone's dual camera setup. This handset utilizes on-screen buttons, while all of its physical keys are placed on the right. A Type-C USB port is placed at the bottom of this phone, in between the device's speaker grills. Now, the device comes with a 5V 3A charger, so that you can quickly charge up this phone's battery. The device sports a 6-inch Full HD 2160 by 1080 display, while the phone also packs in 6 GB of RAM and 64 GB of expandable storage. This smartphone is fueled by the Helio P23 64-bit octa-core processor, while Android 7.1 Oreo will come pre-installed on this smartphone, even though OUKITEL previously said that Android 8.1 Oreo will arrive instead. Having said that, the company now promises to update the phone to Android 8.1 Oreo in the near future. The Ulefone Power 3 also comes with 4 cameras. 16 and 5 megapixel snappers are placed on the back of this phone, while you will find 13 and 5 megapixel units included on the front side of the Ulefone Power 3. The phone's fingerprint scanner can unlock the device in 0.1 seconds, says the company, while the phone also comes with a dual SIM setup. The device weighs 210 grams, and it measures 159.2 by 75.9 by 9.85 millimeters, in case you were wondering. Those of you who are interested in getting the Ulefone Power 3 should know that the phone will become available for pre-order starting on December 25. The company says that the price point of this smartphone is yet to be determined, but the Ulefone Power 3 will not be expensive, that is for sure. If you'd like to know more about this phone, visit the link, banner down below. BLUBOO had introduced the BLUBOO S9 and S9 Plus smartphones earlier this year, two smartphones which are clearly inspired by the Galaxy S9 and S9 Plus. BLUBOO